All my life, I thought that the reason I didn't get along with people was because of them. But it turns out the problem was actually me. Today, I'm sharing something deeply personal that might just change the way you see yourself and others and see me. If you haven't read the title already, I am autistic. And if you think I'm making this whole thing up, I've done the tests, received a letter, and I've legally been labeled with high functioning autism. This was as recent as a month ago, but honestly, I've always suspected that I was different. I didn't fit well or be the best with people. But don't get me wrong, I knew how to be funny and make people around me laugh, you know, with my personality. I could always make her laugh out loud, so I could give it a pow, pow, pow. But there were always things that I struggled with, things I wanted so badly, but I could never have it. I just couldn't. I could never have it. There was always a problem with me and relationships, or joking around without it sounding weird or getting weird. Even just having a focused mind. And if you're autistic, you know what I'm talking about. Having a focused mind is so hard, especially for me. This constant battle with a scattered mind, it has a name. And it's called information overload. That's what I'm calling it. It's when I want to do something, but I get caught up in other things, and then I want to learn about those other things, and then by the end of the day, I've accomplished nothing. And then I get sad and just feel like crying because my day was ruined. Another thing is making jokes that are just so messed up and unfunny. Kind of jokes that makes everybody around me just go silent. And they just look at me like, did he just say it's the second coming of J. Cole? That's another reason I suspected something was up with me, because there's one thing having different humor, but there's also just plain unfunniness and out of placeness. But you need to take your L's before you start becoming the GOAT. That's what a lot of people will forget. You have to take failures first before you go up. And that's a mistake a lot of people make when they want to be a YouTuber. They think it's easy, just, I'll make one video, hope it blows up. Wow, yay, I'm a fucking YouTuber. Doesn't work like that, man. You make mistakes, you fix those mistakes, there you go. But here's the thing that I've learned, and I know you've heard this message so many times, but the saying has to keep going. Autism doesn't define who you are. Don't be ashamed of it. Just don't. Because look at everybody who is ashamed of it. They're not in a happy place right now. They're not successful. They're not doing anything. But I suggest everyone should get a mental health check, because you could be struggling with something for years and it could be crumbling your life apart, and you think it's your fault, when really it's your autism, ADHD, or something else. Now, I'm not saying that all the bad stuff happens because of your autism, because you still have that control. But anybody could be autistic, anybody. And that's why you need to do these tests, guys. I'm telling you right now, you could be autistic, your brother, mother, father. But remember, this still doesn't define who you are. But don't get it twisted, man. There's a lot of successful people who are autistic. Creators, celebrities, people who've made huge impacts on the world. Elon Musk. Autism is just a part of who they are, just like how it's a part of me, just how it would be a part of you if you have it. But don't get me wrong, autism isn't some amazing superpower, because it really does mess up some simple things that other people can do that I can't do. For example, I still struggle with eye contact. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, looking into some people's eyes, it looks like I'm looking into a black man's huge chocolate starfish in my face. It's just something people take for granted, eye contact. But for me, it can feel overwhelming. It's like there's too much exchange or too much information being exchanged, and my brain can't process it all at once. But that's okay. I'm learning to navigate this, just like I'm learning to improve every part of my life. Everything has to be baby steps. That's what a lot of people get wrong. You don't just start from here to here. And an argument you can make is, oh, but look at all the successful people now. Look at IShowSpeed, look at Kai Cenat. Do you know how long they started a year ago? Yeah, they've only been blowing up 3 years ago, 2 years ago, but they've been working, I'm saying 5 to 10 years. That's a long time. And another thing that you should know is your mindset and your work ethic. For example, I saw an old friend a month ago. He does engineering work and he's only 17. That's crazy. He's making it in life. And engineers make good money. When he told me that, all of a sudden I paused. I thought, if he could be an engineer so easily at 17, why don't I just try to do what he does? But nah, It doesn't work like that. I want to be a content creator full time. If I put the same amount of time and hard work into content creation, equivalent to the same hard work and time that he put into engineering, I would have made a great milestone and progress just like him. So that lesson is basically everybody has their own path in life. Everybody has their own path in life. But I know that the reaction I had is part of my autism because it doesn't feel normal. So what's the lesson here? Don't let a label, diagnosis, or even people's expectations define you. Be who you are, every part of you. And when I say be who you are, I'm not talking about, oh, I like to smoke, I like to vape, that's who I am. No, that's not who you are, man. You weren't born addicted to vaping. You weren't born addicted to smoking. Those things come from negative people around you, negative things around you. That's why you should keep your circle small. That's why I keep my circle small. Understand that struggling with certain things doesn't make you less worthy or less capable. It just makes you human. And being human is the best blessing in life. You're not alone. There's a whole community out here, people like me who get it. Let's support each other, learn from each other. Come on, man, let's show the world that being different is okay. We can show the world that being different is good. So come on, man, relax. Join the Discord, man. Talk to me and my people up in here. Don't treat you like brothers and sisters. Come on. Because the worst thing I want is anybody feeling alone. Loneliness is the worst thing in the world. It's the worst thing for a person like me, especially because I love being around people. And apart from my parents, I feel like I really am alone. Yes, I have friends, but they're just not like me in the most important places. But there's one thing you never do. There's one thing you never do. Don't feel sorry for yourself. You just get up and fix it, because that's the only thing you can do to make things better. I mean, you don't want to be some washed up fat balloon on the beach, do you? Like, it's summer, man. It's getting sunny. Go outside, have some fun, talk to a girl. Who cares if you get rejected? Who cares if people are listening? If my story resonated with you, or if you think someone needs to hear this, share the video. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Come on, guys, we need to grow the community. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments, though. Tell me your experiences with your autism in the comments. Tell me your struggles and your W's. I want to hear your W's as well. I'd love to hear from you. Join our Discord server. Our Discord server is always an open place to talk. Join it. And yeah, I'm autistic. Damn. Who would have known? Well, since I'm autistic now, I guess I can finally say...